no landing gear. Now, if Littlemissuk's PC was working properly, she would be acting as navigator there, landing me while I fly the ship. But I've got to do the whole lot. As you can see, it does spell the immersion slightly. It's a little bit difficult because Littlemissuk is not communicating with me, so I can't give her any instructions, you see.
I've got one at Argo Mining 045 on Walla to be delivered at R&R HUIL1.
Sorry, stop. You gave me too much information there. I wasn't even paying attention. You would like to start again, please?
Delivery mission from Argo 045 on Walla to be delivered to Hotel Uniform Romeo Lima 1.
045.
Yep.
Okay. What's going to happen now? You're going to have to make your way back to the bridge. I mean, back to the hangar deck. And is it going back to? Where is it going back to?
HURL1.
Negative. I've got to go back to You got nothing that's going back to Lowville.
Nope, I've abandoned that one. Let's have a look.
Okay, right. You carry on looking. Okay. Anything from yellow going back to Lowville, because don't forget this is a meat eater. Okay. This can't be doing for joyride. It's a bit difficult. Okay. I'll try not to function too much on your work and do this.
Argo Mining Area 046, going to Rawville Gate 1.
Yeah, you can pick that one. And then if you can make your way back to the ship, please. The and I will take your lights on. I need to try and land this ship. There's problems. It's very misty here. Engines off. I'll actually come with you, okay? This time. What's happening now, we're going to regenerate fuel and we'll be coming back here shortly. The ship will be perfectly safe here until we get back, and it'll also be regenerating fuel, but slowly. I'm going to be meeting the commiss now at the hangar deck. You won't have access to this ship at the moment because the ship is actually on lock. Hi, little miss. Right, while you're doing that, I'm going to switch the camera back onto you. Can you give me that location again, please?
Argo mining area 056.
All this should have been planned beforehand. The committee is supposed to be logistics officer, but she snooping at the last minute, you see. So you're going to have to bear with us, okay? We're actually here. We're here. You say 5-6, yeah?
Did, yes?
Yeah, we're actually here. Can you make your way onto the ramp, please? Hi, Dot Dot. Can you make your way onto the ramp, please? Okay, just stand there. Can you make your way onto the ramp, please? Hi, Dot Dot. Can you make your way onto the ramp, please? Okay, Dot Dot, we've got echo, Dot Dot. Can you make your way onto the ramp, please? Okay, go to the ship there, come please. Yeah, take a seat there, little miss, yeah?
Anvil Aerospace, all systems online.
You didn't turn the engines off, little miss. That means how much fuel we've got. I've got to check the fuel now. Okay, not a problem.
Landing complete.
Engines off.
Engines offline.
Okay, come here, see if we can go get our stuff, please. Not that way, come here, it's the other one.
Are you in?
Yeah. See, while she's getting her box, I will be going and I will be getting my cargo. I could have actually got the same thing if I wanted to, but I don't actually do the mission sharing thing. This is confusing. That placeholder is supposed to be So she's got her cargo, and we're going to make our way back to the ship now. Yeah, just make your way to the ship, come miss. I'll open it for you. Now, if you had about 6 members, you could all do this together and share them. And if you plan and have nothing, we could share, but we're not doing party today. I'll open the door for her. She's got very important cargo there. I ain't gonna ask what it is.
I don't even know what it is. All I know is it's important. It needs to go to Lawville.
And as you can see, I've also got cargo on this ship here too.
We have to go to one, wherever that is. So basically, I need to get on the train, don't I?
Engines on.
Engines online. Takeoff complete.
And this ship can hold about 4 or 5 ships in case they want to go to different places on Weller. So you can do more than one mission on the ship and share it. So if you guys haven't got ships and whatnot, as you can see, these big ships are into crew activity. And the reason why I've mentioned this is because at the moment, as you know, they've got they're impounding ships. Not like if your ship is impounded because of parking violations and gets towed away, you ain't got no money. This is one of the ways of getting credits back. Engines off.
Takeoff complete. Landing complete.
Engines off.
Engines.
And this little snuff fighter won't be using any quantum fuel. And it will always stay full of hydrogen. She never came off the ship. Well, anyway. She's not leaving the cargo, but you see the ramp's open. She might not be able to get off the ship because when the ship first came out, anything that came on this ship would cause a glitch. But I think CIG's fixed it. Now I'm going to be making my way back to the bridge.
It says pick up hydrogen.
I thought you have to click on this. You can't give me half information to make
A
sense.
little thingy came up above. It said new objective, pick up hydrogen. That's all it said.
Well, I can't help you on that one, okay? You have to give me navigation, but like I says, you're supposed to be only doing... She's not even around. It's hard to work with women, because I'm not very good at concentrating. She seems to forget sometimes it comes to concentration, multitasking. I can't do it, you see. My job is as a pilot. I'm doing as a pilot, and I'm also doing cargo runs, and I've got to focus on. So I'm actually doing three things at once and trying to work out where she is. And to me, that's impossible. And the thing about this, if you people that you're working with are very slow, you have to leave them, because at the end of the day, if you're trying to make credits and you're trying to help them and they're slowing you down, they don't get it. You know what I mean? Because if I'm in a caterpillar or whatnot and I'm making 4,000 credits an hour, I say, but and I'm on a loser, and we're trying to help them at the same time. You see, and it's difficult. Now this is where it's communication at the day, but everybody takes over, and it really is stressful. But you've got to learn. They get better, and you will work with them. And after a while, it's easy. But if they want everyone to do their own thing, it will not work. As he said, she said something about pick up the hydrogen. I don't know what she means by that unless we go for mission sharing. But if we go for mission sharing, I know we will glitch, because if she crashes, I will crash. Now at the end of the day, she's got a box there. What does it mean? Does she drop it off Lorby like we agreed? I don't know.
Yes,
But
drop it at Orbital Gate 1.
okay, right. But now we're getting somewhere. It's all to do with practice at the end of the day. And I'm actually trying to work the camera at the same time. And you see, when things are working properly, we have the ATC controller, that's one pilot. You have the pilot who flies the ship, and you also have logistics. Now, the logistics officer works out what goes where and what not, and then you have the captain or the bridge commander that plans which way to go, taking the instructions from the crew. So it does get kind of demanding, but as you rehearse it, it does get better. Engines on. Activate systems.
Origin shipports at your service. Core system operational.
Activate takeoff procedure. Now my problem was there.
Shields at full strength. Launch complete.
My problem was there. I was supposed to turn the engines off. I didn't turn the engines off. I turned off the whole system. So I didn't. I wasn't able to regenerate any fuel. This is what I mean with me doing multitasking. So the ship will not be able to stay. Yeah, I can keep the ship.
Landing gear raised.
Point of interest. Full speed. Because normally one person, this should only take about 10 minutes. But if you've got 6 persons, it should take 10 minutes. But if everybody's not communicating and we're all gabbing like what I'm doing, it could take half an hour. The pilot has to concentrate. on hydrogen. The commander has to work out the routes with the logistics officer, and the crew just gets the things they're asked to get. Point of interest. Point of interest.
Weapons active.
Not that seat, little miss. That's the missiles. Activate jump point. Point of interest. Point of interest. This could be multiplayer bug, I'm not too sure yet.
Weapons active.
Activate jump point. Activate jump point. Point of interest. Point of interest. See, it's the first time we've done this. It could be the multiplayer workaround we got to. We don't know it, and you know what I mean, sometimes I've got to wait for these opportunities. Activate jump point. Right. Full speed. The reason why I took the 890 jump, because the ship is strong, won't get blown up. But I would have normally used a different type of ship, but because I was doing a roleplay, I could miss. I knew what was going to be happening. That's the reason why I picked this ship. Activate jump point.
Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive deactivated.
Point of interest. Activate jump. Activate jump point.
Quantum drive activated.
anybody would like to join us, please click on the Discord link in the description below. As you know, Pepper is doing cargo missions and I am doing delivery missions. When I get to Lawville, I will have to take my box and get on a train. Let's hope I don't miss my stop.
I'm going to put you onto the Mrs. Video there now.
Like I said, beautiful colours. Mind you, the ship just makes it be better. It's nice and peaceful on the outside. But yeah, it's like when we get to Lawville, Pepper will land to go to where he's got to sell his cargo, and I will get on the train and go to Metro Centre first, and then to Gate 01 to get rid of my box and see what I go from there. I actually like QT for those beautiful colours. And the effect it has on the ship, I think, is amazing. Yep. Scary enough in daylight, let alone the dark.
Point of interest. Now on entry, I'm supposed to actually regenerate hydrogen, but I just want to get this mission over and done with and show you how interactivity can be done. Activate jump drive. Full speed. Now when entering Lawville at Hurston, always enter where you can see those lights, but keep it above 6,000, okay? You never know what's going to happen. You might switch off your engines or something might go wrong. If I can, I will show you the ATC of Star Citizens directing you into the hangar deck if it's possible. I will not be buying no fuel because it's expensive for this ship and the cargo capacity is not enough for it. Also, there is another bug in the game, getting fuel. When you go to get fuel, do not land, okay? I'll show you how to do that. Sorry about the noise in the background. I stayed above. Whoa! I'm supposed to be about 6,000 feet. I'm actually a little bit low, actually. But I'm safe anyway. Normally the miss usually navigates me in, but she's like me today. She's had a lot on her mind. Miss, can you go get your cargo, please? Five clicks. If this works out right, the ATC should actually guide me into this landing bay. Now, I've not done it with this ship before, but I believe the principle's still the same. But I will be getting, is it worth it? No, I won't be buying what they call it. Lights on. Now you've noticed I've not retrieved my landing gear. Okay. B3 clicks. more clicks. I can't hear the ATC. Well, that's strange. But like I said, I've not done it with this ship before, you see, so it's a bit difficult. Right, as you can see, my lights have come on. Now, from here, I can do auto land, but I'm not going to. Okay? I'm going to just show you that you can actually get fuel from this point on. As you can see, but look how much, 30,000. I won't make that in this game because the cargo's not working. Okay? But I can get quantum fuel, so I don't mind spending. Lower landing gear.
Landing gear deployed. Launch complete.
Engines off.
Engines inactive. Landing complete.
Where you looking, miss? Yeah, can you follow me quickly, please? Can you follow me, please, little miss? Right, we've saved you. I've got a parking violation because I took a little bit longer than normal, okay? But little miss has still got her cargo because she followed me instructions. This is what we do when we help people. If they don't follow the instructions, it's time wasted. But she has followed 80%, so she now can go sell her cargo. I've got a parking fine, which I have to go and sort out. And I will go through that with you, what's happened with these new roles in the game. Wait for me, miss, please. Don't do anything. Now, this is something new CIG's put into the game, okay? Now, what's happened here, as you can see, I've got a parking violation. I cannot take my ship out. It's like your ship's been in, it's like a car. it's been impounded. Okay, the only way I can take out that 890 jump is if I pay my parking fine. Okay, let me show you. I'm not even going to even try. The commission, you make your way to go clear your, you go make your way. I'll catch up with you in a minute, okay?
Yep.
Now, as you can see, I haven't lost my ship. Okay. I have not lost my ship. When it says claim, it doesn't mean claim. It means you've got a parking fine. As you can see, pay the fine. If I take off with the ship, I will get interdicted and law enforcement will say I've got a parking fine. Okay? But to save the hassle, okay, I will have to go and pay my parking fine. And this is where you go. It's a two process on this, okay? As you can see, the parking fine is still there. Now, if I ignore that reminder there and it flew off, I will get a second reminder from law enforcement to get interdicted, okay? And then you have to get back here and pay it. Because if you don't, you get a criminal stat. You know, if you get a criminal stat, you're going to have to buy yourself a crime stat kit of 6,000 or 8,000, whatever. But I'm going to pay my fine now.
Now arriving from Metro Center. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
My fine's now being paid.
Security reserves
okay.
The right to search travelers
now,
at any time.
My fine's being paid. I will carry on as normal.
Be considerate.
While Little Miss is actually doing that, if she carries on talking and keeps me informed of what she's doing, I will know exactly how far she is. If she's going to take longer than usual, I will fly off as normal until I know what she's doing. But if she doesn't talk to me, I could be sat here for about an hour. This is where I'm now losing time on credits. And remember, it's about time and distance for making credits. You can't be sitting down there waiting for somebody. It's not that you want to leave them, but at the day, it depends on what your mission is. But she's got no ship because she spent all her money. Well, she hasn't, I can see, I think. But this is a way round of doing interacting and helping somebody else at the end of the day.
Now arriving, Metro Center. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
I'll be switching back onto Little Miss. You can watch her while she's doing her trade run, and then when she's sold her stuff, I will show you what I've done with my stuff. If you want to join our org to learn more, click on the Discord link below. If you like what we do, please subscribe or post a comment to see if it's been helpful.
Right away from the platform edge when train is approaching. To your fellow travelers.
Sorry about the bad mic there, viewers. Since she does, she only just bought this mic, but
Stand
Didn't
by
do
and let
research
passengers
properly, see, and
disembark
that's why we've
before
got all
boarding.
these, all them stupid sounds, you know what I mean?
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious
Me,
and
I am
dangerous
using a
offense.
Logitech. This is the headsets I'm using. Oh, it's not up.
On the train, gate 01.
Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Next stop, Lorville City Gates.
Switching back onto me, not yet. I won't switch on to me just yet. In a couple of seconds, I'll switch back onto me, and I will sell the cargo off the 890 jump, and also off the Pisces. That's roughly about 36 cargo units. About the same what you get on the Caterpillar Cutlass Black. But as you can see, I couldn't actually use the full potential because the 890 jump is expensive. So you have to find different ways of accumulating revenue for that ship. I'll be switching on to me now, while look at Mrs. sorting her act out. She won't actually claim that until actually I've switched back. Selling the cargo units on the 890 jump now as we speak. And I'm going to be now you see the 4SE units there, that's what's on the Pisces. I can also sell it with this ship here too. Now, the good thing is, on the hangar deck of the 890 jump, as it stands now, I could put 2 prospectors on there, giving me an extra 120 cargo units. So that would actually, and added to the cargo units of the 890 jump, that's 130, that's about 180, 160 cargo units. So yes, it could be possible, but that's not the exercise that we're doing today. I think CIG has changed it.
Now arriving, Lorville City Gates. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
It won't let me sit, so now I've got to go to the Pisces. Now I hope Little Miss don't sell the cargo because I really want to show you viewers how we are interacting, but sometimes miscommunication. But I just need to sort out the Pisces.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
Now why is it not showing?
right to search travelers at any
The
time.
cargo is still on the Pisces. There it is.
Consider it to your fellow travelers. Any suspicious activity or behavior immediately to Hurston.
It's changed again.
Hurston Dynamics is hiring. Consult local employment offices for job
If you just give me a little
opportunities in
minute there, little
variety of
miss, I'm just trying to
fields.
find out why I can't take the cargo off the Pisces.
Due to unfortunate ecological conditions, the air quality around Lorville has been known to have adverse physical effects. Make sure you're protected with certified breathing apparatus. By agreeing to customs protocols, you are subject to all
Let me
Hurston
try and
laws
find the
and can be
Pisces.
prosecuted for violations. Our planetary ecosystem is precious to us. Declare any flora and fauna to customs agents. Do not accept any Hurston employees as passengers without valid travel papers. Please review the latest Hurston laws before entry. Ignorance is not a viable defense, and infractions could result in fines or incarceration.
I must have made a mistake in my panic earlier on.
Please make sure you have collected all property when clearing customs.
Because I can't actually see. It went into the placeholder, that's where I put it.
Dynamics is hiring.
But let me see if I can
Consult
find the
local employment
Argo.
offices for job opportunities in a variety of fields.
So not the Argo, the
Do not
Pisces.
accept any Hurston employees as passengers without valid travel papers. By agreeing to customs protocols, you are subject to all Hurston law and can be prosecuted for violations. Please review the latest Hurston laws before entry. Ignorance is not a viable defense, and infractions could result in fines or incarceration. You are required to comply with all commands from Hurston Security and authorized law enforcement personnel. Keep Hurston...
The ship's not even registered on the hangar deck. In my inventory. Well, it seems the only way I can retrieve that now then, I'd have to actually take that ship off
without valid travel papers.
the 890 jump before I can actually sell the cargo. I'm going to switch over to Miss now, and she's going to take over and show you what she's actually going to do.
Is strictly prohibited. Your safety is paramount to us.
Escape 01 in the overlex every
Report any suspicious activity or behavior immediately to Hurston Security.
one more.
Our planetary ecosystem is precious to us. Declare any flora and fauna to customs agents. Due to unfortunate ecological conditions, the air quality around Lorville has been known to have adverse physical effects. Make sure you're protected with certified breathing apparatus.
Objective complete. Delivery complete.
Do not accept any Hurston employees as passengers without valid travel papers.
Almost didn't do it. I had to block it at one stage.
By agreeing to customs protocols, you are subject to all Hurston law and can be prosecuted for violations.
As you can see, there was 2 missions there that was a complete success. Okay. Now what Littlemissuk is going to do, she's now going to look for a mission at Lorville, taking us back to Walla, anywhere on there, and if there is a mission, she can take it back to Walla and sell that. So then she's now done a double return trip, because that's where I'm working today. So I'll be going backwards and forwards to Wella. And if she haven't got one there, then when I get back to Wella, she can repeat that same process again.
Please make sure you have collected all property when clearing customs. Hurston Dynamics is committed to the safety and prosperity of all of our citizens and visitors. Do not accept any Hurston employees as passengers without valid travel papers. You are required to comply with all commands from Hurston Security and authorized law enforcement personnel. Keep Hurston safe. Our planetary ecosystem is precious to us. Declare any flora and fauna to customs agents. The use of weapons within Lorville is strictly prohibited. Your safety is paramount to us. Due to unfortunate ecological conditions, the air quality around Lorville has been known to have adverse physical effects. Make sure you're protected with certified breathing apparatus. Our planetary ecosystem is precious to us. Declare any flora and fauna to customs agents. Do not accept any Hurston employees as passengers without valid travel papers. By agreeing to customs protocols, you are subject to all Hurston law and can be prosecuted for violations. Due to unfortunate ecological conditions, the air quality around Lorville has been known to have adverse physical effects. Make sure you're protected with certified breathing apparatus. Trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense. Now arriving
the
to the Metro
exercise
Center.
of this, because
Stand by and let passengers
CIG
disembark
just put
before
these
boarding.
fines in, she could have lost all
Reserve the
her
right to
credits.
search travelers
Now,
at
if
any
I wasn't
time.
there to help her now, she wouldn't have been able to reclaim her ship, fix her ship, or whatever. But as you notice, she's now going to do another mission on the Rover itself, so she can pay her
Step
fine
away from
if
the
she had a
platform
fine. We
edge
know she
when
ain't got
train
a
is
fine,
approaching.
but that's another way of sorting out. Plus, you notice, there's another way of mission sharing and doing multi missions at once. But yes, we're a little bit slow because we've only done this today. It's the first time, so
Trespassing or
when
attempting
these
to
missions
trespass
and
on
whatnot,
train
I don't
tracks
do
is a
delivery
serious
missions
and
personally
dangerous
because
offense.
it's too buggy for me, you know what I mean? And I can't do party missions because of the mission sharing. But because me and Littlemissuk are team players at the end of the day, and we want to play
Next stop,
together, we have to
Lorville
create
City
our
Gate.
own roles so it's enjoyable. As you can see, this is one of them. Normally, if I'm going to do a run like that, I would be using 600 the 890 jump. I'd be using the Caterpillar. but because of the inconsistency and the unreliability, I know not to put another player on the Caterpillar and do that kind of mission. But just to prove the theory, I'm going to do the same run again in the Caterpillar to show you what I mean when it crashes. Yes, I can make credits all day, that's not a problem. But at the day, you know what it's like, you want to achieve something. So we're going to repeat it again, this mission again, in the Caterpillar. But with the Caterpillar this time, because we've carried 600 boxes, and with Littlemissuk on the internet, on the my ship, there's a lot more traffic going through our internet service and what that could cause us to crash. But luckily, we're not doing that party mission, so we might get away with the 20,000 crash.
Now arriving, Lorville City Gates. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching. Next stop, Lorville City Gates. Now arriving, Lorville City Gates.
Well, as you
Please
can
watch
see,
your
I'm
step
back
when
now.
disembarking the train.
Now, Littlemissuk is actually so. Now, if it was together there now,
on train tracks is a serious
there,
and dangerous offense.
but I'm going to carry on as normal with my role, because to me, I'm acting as logistics, and to me, time means money.
Be considerate to your
I
fellow
still got
travelers.
cargo
Do not block doors.
on the 890 jump, but when me and Littlemissuk meets up later on today, might be in this mission, I will be able to
Next
clear
stop,
that cargo.
Metro
It's in
Center.
a placeholder. The placeholder is actually on the 890 jump, so I have to take that ship off the 890 jump before I can actually use it. I'm going to put it back onto her while she's there still looking. Camera's back onto me. As you can see, I'm still running back to the I'm going to get a train in a minute. And I'll switch it back onto her. What we're doing is not quite picture in picture, but we're looking for interactivity and stream at the same time. This is to give content creators new ideas when they're streaming for Star Citizen. So it's not just exclusive to us, it's how we've done it, okay? I did start this about 2 years back, but because I've been learning about Star Citizens, I've not been able to go back, and it's not perfect, but it's a start. So if you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe and put a thumbs up. If you want to join our organization
Now arriving,
and help us create
Metro
new
Center.
ideas,
Please watch your step when
please click on the
disembarking the
Discord
train.
link. If you haven't got the ships, don't worry about it. And you can see how we're interacting and how we can help you get credits at the same time. Because as we've seen in past experience, if you haven't got credits, you ain't gonna play. So we find ways of making sure you make credits, trade runs, locations, mining, bounty missions, you know, name it. All them things we work out. At the moment, we can't transfer credits, so I'm just spending my credits freely. Yesterday I bought a ballista. The day before that I bought this, but normally if there was a crew, I'd be creating mission as logistics so they could all make money, and we all, if they make money, I make money. If I make money, they make money. But understanding logistics, if you don't understand logistics, you look at it in the wrong way, because you say, I don't want to pay for this because I want to work, I want to do my own thing. But when you want to make credits, you will make it. Basically, if I was to give you 5,000 credits, just like you take it. But if I'm going to give you, say, I want you to do this for me, you're not going to do it. It's all what goes on in the brain. But when you understand how it works, you'll enjoy it. And new players at the end of the day, they find it stressful. And if you've got a bad player in your org who wants everything to themselves, they will change these new players' views, and at the end of the day, it doesn't work. Our Discord has very high security, so you can't just get in there just like that and take our information, because we won't allow it. You can get into our Discord and all you see is 2 rooms, but there's a lot more going on in the background.
Your fellow travelers. Do not
Back to
cross
look on
doors.
this.
I'm on my way to gate 6.
Trespass. Next stop, Lorville City Gates.
And you see, while Little Miss was doing that, I could have actually done a mission in between, and we are team players working together, as you can see. But what I'm going to do, because I know she's still doing her old mission, I'm going to do a mission while I'm waiting. I'm not going to take the 890 jump, okay? I'm going to take the caterpillar. I don't know if there's any fuel on there, but I won't know until I get on the ship. Put you back on Circle Miss. But this is all just normal.
Now arriving, Lorville City Gates. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
She actually went on the wrong way round.
Security reserves the right
But I have to
search
concentrate what
travelers
I'm doing, because if I don't, and I'm thinking about her, I'll be pushing her numbers instead. Back onto me.
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
I've actually got the wrong components on this ship at the moment, so I have to keep buying fuel. I'm supposed to have industrial, not
Next stop, Lorville City Gates.
military. So every time I do 2 trips, I've got to stop. What's the difference between military and industrial? One's speed and one's endurance. In the last patch before this, I actually made just under 10 million. Yes, I play a lot of hours. I work out trade routes, things like that for the logistics, so they can pass on to our players so they can actually make credits. And they do make credits. I will have to log off after this run because I try not to go past 3 hours, because if I go past 3 hours, the server will re-crash and you'll see I have 400,000 on here and cargo, which I will lose. Yes, I don't have to, but like I said, this is all training purposes to give you guys an idea what you can do in this game and how to work around it. Activate systems. As you can see, Littlemissuk is still online and she's about 10 kilometers away. She's pretty close. No, she's not. I'm going to be checking my fuel.
Now arriving, Lorville City Gates. Please watch your
Hydrogen's
step when disembarking the train.
On the ship at the moment. I don't have enough hydrogen.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors. Person security reserves
Right,
the
what's
right
the
to
problem
travel
here?
at
As you can
any
see,
time.
I'm not gaining any hydrogen. Now, how am I going to get hydrogen? What I'm going to do, I'm going to come out of here.
Next stop, Lorville
Okay.
City Gates.
I'm going to come out of here. And I'm going to re-enter back. Remember, this is a bug at the moment, okay? I'm going to enter back and regen for hydrogen. Sorry, not hydrogen, quantum fuel.
Now arriving, Lorville City Gates. Please watch your step when
As you can
disembarking
see.
the train.
But I don't want another parking fine, okay?
Trespassing or
So
attempting
I'm just going to
trespass
get
on
hydrogen.
is a
Sorry,
serious and
quantum
dangerous
fuel.
offense.
Be 3 clicks.
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
I forgot to pick up the legs. I might have to go do it again.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
Now. Picking up hydrogen.
Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
And as you can see at the top left, sorry, the hydrogen's now filling up for me to complete my task.
Declare any flora and fauna to customs agents.
I'm not going to do all three because I'll get another parking fine.
Employment offices for job opportunities.
It's a bug
Use
workaround.
of weapons within Lorville is strictly prohibited. Your safety is paramount to us. By agreeing to customs protocols, you are subject to all Hurston law and can be prosecuted for violations. Hurston Dynamics is committed to the safety and prosperity of all of our citizens and visitors. Due to unfortunate ecological conditions, the air quality around Lorville has been known to have
I'm now
adverse
full.
physical effects. Make sure you're protected.
I'm
with
now going to
certified
take
breathing
off.
apparatus.
Raise landing gear.
Dynamics is hiring. Consult local employment offices for job opportunities in a variety of fields. Our planetary ecosystem is precious to us.
Whoa, what's happened?
Report any suspicious activity or behavior immediately to Hurston Security.
I think I've glitched somehow.
Please make sure you have collected all property when clearing customs.
Something has glitched me.
You are required to comply with all
Just
commands
steady
from
myself.
Hurston Security and authorized law enforcement personnel. Keep Hurston safe. Hurston Dynamics is hiring. Consult local employment offices for job opportunities in a variety of fields. Do not accept any Hurston employees as passengers without valid travel papers. Please review the latest Hurston laws before entry. Ignorance is not a viable defense.
While I'm doing
Infractions
that,
result
I'm
in
going to
fines
put you
or
back onto the mist
incarceration.
while I set course.
Hurston Dynamics is committed to the safety and prosperity of all of our citizens and visitors. Do not accept any Hurston employees as passengers without valid travel papers. Due to unfortunate ecological conditions, the air quality around Lorville has been known to have adverse physical effects. Make sure you're protected with certified breathing apparatus. Please make sure you have collected all property when clearing customs. Report any suspicious activity or behavior immediately to Hurston Security. Hurston Dynamics is committed to the safety and prosperity of all of our citizens and visitors. Do not accept any Hurston employees as passengers without valid travel papers. By agreeing to customs protocols,
And the reason why that is because in the game, I'm actually an explorer. And that's what explorers does. The company's logistics, she's there to make the money at the end of the day and share it out.
train is approaching.
Point of interest. Are you doing little miss? Activate jump drive.
First in Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
Points of interest.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
Activate jump drive.
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
So as you can see, we
Now
are
arriving from
interacting
Metro
in a
Center.
different way.
Stand by and let passengers
I've
disembark
been
before
interdicted.
boarding. First in Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
Point of interest. Activate jump drive.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
Hi, Dot.
Next stop, Lorville City Gates.
Dot is actually working in the stream for the third person, and he's actually working on some nice graphics and display for us. That's taking a lot of pressure off me when it comes to streaming and advertising for our organ and a lot of things. He is one of many, he is one of our many members in Unity. Some of the members don't like to go and just stream, but they are actually in the orb, which you can't actually see them, but they are there. And the reason why we use Elbrums is because it helps to identify us in other
Now
orbs. So if we go
arriving,
into other
Lorville City
organizations,
Gates.
they know
Please watch your
automatically
step when
it's a
disembarking
Unity that
the
we are
train.
good people. And they don't mind us playing because we've got a way of playing and we don't mind playing with them, you know what I mean? But some organizations will not let other members go into their organizations just like that. I'll give you an example. Matadors. I'm not bad mouthing them, but I can do because we read a lot of things. You will want a matador in your organization because you know something's going to go wrong. Okay, that's to give you an idea. Every one of our members has been talked to and whatnot, spent time with us,
Next
so
stop,
we know who they are
Lorville
and we know
City
what they're
Gates.
about. Our org is actually civilian, okay, but we do have security. Security is the same thing as military, but in a different sort of sense. We are now working on freelancers. That's to do with melee on the prison system. And that's also something else we actually bring into our organization too. And also interrogation, which we're going to be having in our own org, which no other organizations got that too. We've got it there going. Basically, we don't just say, yes, we want you to do that. We ask you what you want to be. And when you get there, then we work out roleplay so it can work. Another good ship that's coming to the game now is the mole. That's also good for interaction. But we want to put that in with the 890 jump because that's in game at the moment, where we can have 3 or 4 rows going in at once on one ship. So we're not rushing back. Interdiction. Points of interest.
Now arriving, Lorville
Activate
City
jump
Gates.
drive.
Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
I'm on a mission.
Considerate to your fellow travelers.
Now,
Do
if
not
I
block
declare my crime stat there, my parking fine, he would have actually given me a warning. Hey, Mr. Pepper, you got a parking fine. Please clear it as soon as you can. Okay? I have to make it way back as quick as I
Trespassing
can
or attempting
to
to
clear it.
trespass on train tracks
Point
is
of
a
interest.
serious and dangerous offense.
What's your progress report, Littlemissuk, please? Activate jump drive. Now, as you can
Next
see
stop,
there now,
Metro Center.
I could have been waiting for Littlemissuk there now. I would have made no credits. She's able to make credits and interact at the same time, and we can actually share our missions, like for instance, I'm being interdicted again. Point of interest. I'm being jammed. Activate jump drive. Put you back onto commits now.
Now arriving, Metro Center. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Point of interest.
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
Activate jump drive.
Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
If you want to join our group, click on the Unity link. If you like what we do, please give a thumbs up or subscribe. Full speed. We're actually a training organisation, and a lot more things. We do content creation, theory crafting, everything you can think of, we do it. The only thing we don't do is give grief, and we don't do griefing. Reason being, when the game starts, we don't want players hunting us down, because we're just a simple little organisation. We're not the best at everything, we're just here to help build the game.
Serious and dangerous offense.
Lower landing gear. Point of interest.
Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Now arriving from Tisa Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding. Be
Speed 1/3.
considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors. Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense. Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers at any. Now arriving from Tisa Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
Speed 5 clicks.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous. Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
I'm actually looking for a clearing.
Now arriving, Tisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers
Engines
at
off.
any time. Step away from the platform edge when report any suspicious activity or behavior immediately to Hurston Security.
Sorry, Littlemissuk is on a rant. She's just spoiled my concentration. Oh, I've got problems. Can you see the ship dancing? It's breaking up. Now when this happens, okay, and you can't get on the ship or it's trapped, go into the bed and log off. But my problem now is getting on the ship before it does this. I'm on it. You see they're moving about? Try and get in the middle because if you fall off the ship, you've lost your ship. But when it does that, it's advisable to go into your bed, log off, then log back on. Okay? When you log back on, your wheels will be up and you've got full control of your ship. Unless you're experienced like me, there's other ways around it. But that's the easiest way. Activate takeoff procedure. Engines on. Activate.
Employees and passengers without valid travel papers.
Point of interest.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers.
Point of
Do not
interest.
lock doors.
Activate star map. Deactivate star map.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks.
Raise landing gear.
Next stop, Central Station.
Point of interest. Point of interest. Activate jump drive. Point of interest. Activate jump drive. Now I've lost sound somehow, so my main job now is to get back to Hurston as quickly as possible.
Now arriving, Central
Like
Station.
I says, what I
Please
should have
watch
done
your
was
step
actually
when
log
disembarking
off
the train.
and then resume as normal.
Now arriving from Tisa Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding. Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
Still there, commit? Okay. I would suggest you log off and log back onto my server. Okay? Have you got cargo in there ready there yet? Well, I would suggest that. I'll be back. I should be back each about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I will log off, and then we can take over.
Now
from there.
arriving, Tisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Still there, commit? Okay. I would suggest you log off and log back onto my server. Okay? Have you got cargo in there ready there yet? Well, I would suggest that. I'll be back. I'll should be back each about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I will log off, and then we can take over.
Now
from there.
arriving, Tisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Let me know when you confirm that, please.
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
Oh, and this is another way how we've been able to stay on one server for so many hours. Because we're not too sure. Waiting, what's going on in the interdiction?
Relaunching the game.
Point of interest. Now, I know it's an interdiction. I know the interdiction's finished, but I ain't taking any chances. So I'm going to have to sit here and wait. I'm actually looking at my radar screen to make sure when they move. Activate jump drive. It sounds like it's OBS, but I can't check that at the moment. Point of interest. Activate jump drive.
Loading back in.
How long have we been streaming for now? It's about an hour and a half. I think after this, I think what we should do is have half an hour's break.
No, you want your AUC, mate. You go and do your own, Mr. Myson. We're not giving no
What?
credit to you. Myson says,
Full speed.
hey, spare some AUC for a guy going on his luck. Is that Miss or Pepper? Well, it's both of us. And we ain't giving you no credit. Hmm? Ooh.
It was my birthday yesterday, and I got a box of chocolates.
David
And
Bowie.
my little girl has ate the whole box. And you know something? Tomorrow, it's her birthday. And you know something? She's got chocolates in her box. And you know what? I'm going to eat the lot.
Oh, yeah, I remember them. I do remember that, yes I do.
Speed 1/3. Dive, dive, dive. It's like a U-boat. No, I'm in a U-boat. Dive, dive, dive.
Are you in a submarine?
Delivery ready shortly. I'm having a half an hour's break so I can make it in, okay? Lower landing gear. Speed 5 clicks.
Why not consider calling Lorville home? Residences are available at all price points. Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines. Welcome to Metro Center.
Speed 3
Transfers to
clicks.
the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
Lights on.
Now arriving from Tisa Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
Activate landing procedure.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
Lights on.
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
What the? No, you see? That's a glitch.
Now arriving, Tisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching. Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not
Engines off. I knew there was something not right. What are you doing to come in your PC? You can let me know.
Your safety is paramount to us.
Sorry, say again. I mean, have you done anything different in the last couple of minutes? Touched anything? Gotta try and get off the ship safely. Never done that before. I should have logged off in the bed. Remember, Breeze, when you know something's not right about your PC or about the game, any changes like sound, go straight to the bed and log off. Okay? It's the only way you're going to save your cargo, etc. But now, you see, this is the first time I've actually done it. Oh, it's not actually a party, actually. It really matter. I'm waiting for the ship to despawn. Unknown claim. I repeat again, I'll be logging off because I'm going to make something to eat. I'll be back on in about an hour.
Prosecuted for violations.
Oh, look on this. That Arg that wants to interact with us, okay, with the Alliance. Ask them do they want to use this video to help their players find new missions? If so, give them this video, okay?
Person security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
I do believe they're also streamers too, you see.
Now arriving from Metro Center. Stand by and let passengers
We'll wait for it to
disembark
finish though
before
first,
boarding.
okay?
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching. Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not be bored. Next stop, Metro Center. Now arriving, Metro Center. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Okay, thanks for watching the viewers there. You still in game, Cummins? Are you still in game? I'm going to switch on to you, okay?
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train
Right, it's
tracks
on to you
is
now.
a serious and dangerous offense. And industry lines. Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines. Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport,
If you're still on,
and
by the
industry
time I finish,
lines.
I'll log back in the game and take over the server from there. If you're still on by the time I finish without crashing,
Welcome
I'll
to
log
Metro
back and
Center.
take over on the same
Transfers to
server.
the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines. Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching. Person security reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Next stop, Lorville City Gates. Now arriving, Lorville City Gates. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
Yes, I know it's a Three Musketeers.
Next stop, Lorville City Gates. Now arriving, Lorville City Gates. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
You don't need to like. I haven't got a starfarer pack yet. If you are interested.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense. Next stop, Lorville City Gates. Now arriving, Lorville City Gates. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors. Reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching. Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Now arriving from Metro Center. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding. Person security reserves the right to search travelers at any time. The platform edge when train is approaching. Make sure you have collected all property when clearing customs. Due to unfortunate ecological conditions, the air quality around Lorville has been known to have adverse physical effects. Make sure you're protected with certified breathing apparatus. Report any suspicious activity or behavior immediately to Hurston Security. Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not lock doors. Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching. Now arriving from city gates. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding. Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense. Next stop, Metro Center. Now arriving, Metro Center. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not lock doors. Person security reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense. Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching. Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors. Next stop, Tisa Spaceport. Now arriving, Tisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.